everyone else who joins later, and good morning. Let's roll that ball around on the hands, up and down the fingers. And across the knuckles. And the thumb pads. And the pads on the pinky. And let's interlace the fingers and squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And squeeze. And let go. One more time. And let go. And let's go on the back today. In one direction, and then the other, and then switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. And let's do the legs, between the legs, figure eights, hinging at the waist, keeping those hips over the ankles, switch, 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 and switch. Assess how your feet are feeling on the floor. Also take note of the ankles and the knees and the hips. And then put the ball on the floor, press down 3 times right in the middle of the foot. Roll the ball up to the knuckles. Press down on each of the knuckles. Holding on to something if you need to. Pole, chair, wall. Slide it across the knuckles. And then slide it down the bones. And scroll. Three, 2, 1. Sorry, reassess. And go to the other foot. Pressing down 3 times right in the middle. Knuckles. Sliding it. Let's roll it down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Let that ball move to the side, out of the way. And let's spread our feet and about shoulder width apart. Tuck your chin to your chest and just slowly roll down. Keeping your hands on your legs. Keep your hips over your ankles. Reach the floor. Maybe you can get your fingers under your toes, stretch those hamstrings. Tuck in that chin still. Deep breath. Come on, back up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. And let's do one more time. Going down slowly. Hold. And come on up. And let's do some good mornings. One, hands behind you, and then forward, hinging at the waist. And two more. One, two. And let's just march in place. Jog. So, with about 22 seconds left, you could do some side jacks or jumping jacks or rapid squats or pick up the pace a little bit or a lot or just keep doing what you're doing, be safe, whatever it is. Today we're going to be doing the McGill big three. I'm going to throw in a bridge two on the floor for the core and the back. So, you know, and then there's a Five Tibetans after class. So we're going to be busy. And I'm going to do some side jacks. In 5, 4, 3, 2. And 19, 20. Two deep breaths. Rub those hands together. Cultivating chi. Forming a chi ball. And letting it dance you. Wherever it wants to go. And center. Two deep breaths. Twist the waist, swing the arms. And center. Do some motion wave breathing. Fingers and thumb behind the back at the base of the spine, gathering in starlight. And center. We take the other side. Oh, there's the light. I finally gathered it in. And center. 2 deep breaths. Let's interlace our fingers. Bring them up over the head. Reach for the ceiling. Go back into extension. If you can do extensions, otherwise just hold. Come back to center, bend to one side. And then the other. Center and come down. Pushing out at the chest, separating the scapula. Push. And come down slowly. Let's bring one arm up top, the other arm behind if you need a rag or a belt or a cloth or a band, just grab one. Otherwise, grip with your fingers and pull in either direction. And then switch the position of the hands. And go the other way. And now let's interlace the fingers behind the back and raise the hand. And lower. And raise it. And lower. And raise it one more time. And lower. Shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. Thumbs are up, down, up, down, up, down. Bring one arm across the chest and squeeze at the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back, squeezing down on the elbow. And then the other. Rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Look over one shoulder. Drop your chin to your collarbone. And then look over the other shoulder. And drop your chin. Come on back, extend the arm, pull back on the fingers. Point the fingers down and pull back. Flop the hand over, push down above the knuckles. Wiggle fingers, make a fist. Wiggle fingers, make a fist. Other hand, fingers up. And down. And flopped. Let's shake those hands out. And do a side lunge. Other way. Stretch the calf on one side. Then the other. Yeah, let's grab a stick. The Dr. David Lee routine is in order for today, so we'll put the stick behind the back as low as you can go, hands out as far as you can extend them, and twist at the waist. If you choose to do some steps, start very slowly so your momentum doesn't carry you into the next room. Or just stand still and twist at the waist. Bring the stick out in front and slide it back and forth in front of you. And then one side. And then the other. Bring it in front and paddle that kayak. Reverse the paddle. Bring the stick to chest high and flop the wrists. Extend the arm down and up. And then go up overhead and down. And bring it to the chest again and go palms up and flop the wrists. Bring it down. And up. Bring it back in to the back again. And just raise your knees up as high as you feel comfortable doing. Do 7 on each side. And then 7 rotations on the hip. Again, just come up as high as feels comfortable and safe. Bring the stick in front. And we'll go up on our toes to the count of to five times up on the toes and back on the heels. About a second on each. Toes are straight ahead. And there's 5. And then point the toes out. Come up and then back on the heel, up on the toes, up, 3, 4, and 5. And then point the toes in and come up and back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then bring one leg up in front and pull on the shin, ankle, or toes. Switch the position on the stick, bring the other leg up in front. And down. Bring the stick to the chest. Stand on one leg either just by shifting the weight to one leg and keeping the other one on the floor lightly, or maybe with your toes, or maybe you can bring it up behind you, bring it up in front. Just go as far as is safe. And you can start playing around with the stick if you want, maybe moving it out, moving it up, maybe moving it back and forth, either up or in front, moving it around, challenging yourself. Only do what feels right. And then bring it down, move to the other leg, same thing. Take it gradually. And down. All right, let's put the sticks down. We're going to hit the floor. I'm going to switch the camera. We're going to do the McGill Big 3 for the core and back. We're going to start by lying down with the soles of the feet on the floor. The hands go underneath the lumbar region for support. Extend one leg out. And you're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders up, leaving your feet, both feet on the floor for the count of 10. And just lift up enough so that if you have enough, imagine there's a scale on your back and you're just lifting it enough so that it'll read 0. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Then switch the position of the feet. And come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Switch position of the feet. 2, 10, and down. And if you can only do 7, that's fine. Do what you can. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last rep. 1, 2. 10, and then the other side. And 10. Great. I'm going to roll over, do some bird dogs. Again, you can modify this by just lifting your one hand out or one leg out. But if you can, lift the arm and leg on, let's say, the left side, the arm, and the right leg and foot, and hold. 2, 3. 10, and then before you come in, if you can, touch your knee to your elbow and go to the other side. 1, 2. 8, 9, 10. Knee to elbow or towards the elbow. Take a deep breath, and the other hand and leg go out. Opposite hand and leg. 3. 10. Elbow to knee. Other side. 7, 8, 9, 10. And last set. Last rep. 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2. 9 and 10. And in. And then finally, we're going to get on our side. And make sure your elbow is underneath your shoulder. We're going to do some side planks. You can do it on your knee. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. We'll stay on the same side. We'll do 3 on each side. If you want to progress this, you can come up on your side of your feet. 1, 2, or just stay on your knee. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Last one on this side. And another way to progress it is by lifting the other arm up in the air. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. Switch sides. And we'll go up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. And up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and down. We'll skip the bridge. Let's get up. I'm going to change the camera. And center with 2 very deep breaths. And open our hearts. On that inhale, hold and send it out on the exhale. Centering. And bring it down, Heavenly Chi. Going down, gathering it up. And aha! Namaste.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome, Nina. And hello, Diana.
Good morning. I had a phone call. I'm always late on Thursdays.
Ah, okay. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Did you say something, Bill?
Never.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I said thanks.
Oh, okay. It is a Five Tibetan Day. For those of you who are sticking around. And I'll switch cameras. And remind you, oops, we got a chat here. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. So just to remind you that if you don't want to spin, you can just do a twisting at the waist. Otherwise, up to 11 spins. And then take 2 deep breaths as we move to the floor. Once again. I'll go the other way. So this time, very similar to McGill, but different. You can put your hands by the side of your hips with the palms on the floor, fingers facing forward. Unless you want that lumbar support, then you can put it behind your back as with McGill. Or if you need neck support, put it behind your neck. You're going to leave the soles of your feet on the floor in the modified version and lift the head, neck, and shoulders and the soles of the feet at the same time, and then immediately drop them. In the unmodified version, the legs are extended and come up. I'll do 6 of the modified and 5 of the unmodified, starting now. And 6. And here's 11. Lie back and take 2 nice, deep, relaxing breaths. We're going to get up on our knees. Put our hands behind us on the thighs or glutes. You can just lean back from your knees if you don't want to extend the back. But if you can, extend back and come forward. That's 1. 2. 5. And 11. 2 breaths. We're going to sit down on the floor again. Hands are again by your hips with the fingers facing forward, palms down, or behind your back if you find that easier. We're going to come up into a table. Whichever position your hands are in. In the unmodified version, your legs are extended and you come up into a table. I'll do 6 and 5, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Couple of deep breaths. And we're going to get on all fours. In a modified version of up into an up dog, but you're on your knees. In the unmodified version, you start in the down dog and come up, but you're off your knees. Again, 6 and 5 for me. Do whatever feels right for you. 1, 2, and 11. Come around. Cross your legs however feels most comfortable and appropriate for today as you sit cross-legged. Take a couple of breaths. We're going to rotate at the waist, either sitting up or bending over. 6 in one direction, 5 in the other. Then we'll switch the position of the legs. 1, 2, and 11. 2 deep breaths, and we'll switch the legs. So whatever was in front goes behind, whatever was on top goes on the bottom. We're going to do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the other. 1, and then between the last, between 10 and 11, stretch out in front of you with both hands and take 2 deep breaths. Extend those arms a little more, take another deep breath. Move to your left knee, do the same thing, 2 breaths. Right knee. and come around. So now.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Hey, Hal, you're very welcome. Thank you.
Have a good day.
I shall. Jonathan, take care. I'll get that off in a little bit. Got a couple of things going.
Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome, Marlene. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Linda, great to see you.
Have a good day, T.
All right, Meme.
Say hello to all,
I shall do that.
as usual.
Thanks.
Yep.